Whose idea was that?
That was a good one. That was really good. I don't know whose idea it was, but they were all up in the little alleyway, and they came out, and I was hugging them. But that was a good one. It was fun.
So when you went around third, did you see the dugout was empty?
I didn't actually. I just round third, tapped my helmet and looked. I'm like, oh my gosh, that was funny. That was funny.
Did you go up knowing it was your last at bat and you needed to do that?
Yeah, I mean, going into it, you want to make your best effort into trying it, but the couple lefties before that he faced, he was throwing a lot of curveballs, and I got a lot of curveballs my at-bats previous too, so I decided to sit on one and got one, and luckily it worked out.
You've been on fire lately. What's changed for you? Did you do a new breakfast routine? What is it now?
Just the approach. I really started just kind of going back to what used to work for me before I got here, and I just really dedicated myself to that and stuck with that, and it's been paying off. So.
You've mentioned it multiple times now, kind of going back to what used to work. Could you even go with a little general just on what that is? 'Cause it looks like you might have a little bit more motion kind of just overall at the plate.
Yeah, it's just feeling, it's just being confident with yourself, feeling, like my phrase that I've been saying is do damage, you want to go up there and do something good, and, like I usually, when I'm not swinging well, it's because I'm a little late, so I've just tried to make that adjustment to, be on time and catch that fastball at front.
Were you really focused on the mental part of the game before Oregon State? Was that something that you always dealt with in high school, or that's really new for you?
Well, so I in high school, like it was funny because before I got to Oregon State, I had this approach that I'm working with now, but because of when I was, or like my early years, like last year and even the beginning of this year, I was struggling a lot. So mentally, I got down on myself, way more than I ever had before, and got to my lowest of lows. So I had to kind of dig my way out of that and really, attack the mental side and believing in myself again and being confident.
So you were as much doubting your ability to play in the Pac-12. It had gotten pretty low then.
Yeah, like it was, they say you can only go up from where you get, but it's definitely. It was either, I made a change or, I was going to still be dealing with, the struggles that I was. So, but, luckily, God's been looking down on me, and, he works in special ways, and, it all just started coming together, and, I couldn't take it enough. So.
Did you also get some confidence from the fact, you got some starts at the College World Series last year. That had to be something positive to look back on as well, right?
Yeah, so, at the end of the year, I got those starts, and, it just showed that Case, Case and the coaching staff believe in me, and, it was basically just getting back to believing in myself. I was going through a lot of things, and especially struggles on the field because of, I wanted to be doing so much more, and so I just got down on myself, but that they were always there, they always stuck by my side, and now I'm kind of getting back into myself again, which is good. So.
Now that you've hit 5 in a row, you have to do the Sports Center thing and rank them. Which is the best one, your favorite?
Oh, the first one for sure. That was a big weight lifted off my shoulders. Once I got that one out of the way, it just kind of started everything and gave me that confidence again. So, yeah, there's no better feeling at all. So.